So Winterbottom is on pole. Scaife next to him. It's a classic Ford versus Hull Batten. We're underway in the 2010 Super Cheap Auto Bathurst 1000, and Winterbottom will take control into the first turn.
And Mark quickly slotted into second. Mark Scaife, that is. Winterbottom was able to get a great jump and covered, so Scaife would be reasonably comfortable to slot in behind, but it's on here for third.
And a great effort from Will Davison in car 22. He's putting big pressure on Lee Holdsworth. Up to turn 2 for the first time.
You'll have to yield when you're on the outside at 2 on cold tyres, which he does. Drops into fourth. Then Whincup. Little margin for Winterbottom. No rash moves early on.
So Winterbottom, Scaife, Holdsworth, Davison, Whincup.
Cam McConville's gone backwards in the field.
And Greg Murphy's gone forward from 9th to 6th. First time around the top of the mountain, the crowd lets them know. Down they come.
Conville's back in the midfield, so when he dropped the clutch, he must have got swamped. So it's about 4 or 5 car lengths, Winterbottom to Scaife on the run down Conrod on the first occasion. The little battle for third is resolved in favour of Lee Holdsworth for the time being. Good decision by Will Davison not to force the point on the outside at turn 2. That was Bargwanna. That was Bargwanna. Had a huge moment. It's rolled.
It's a Bundy car.
No, it's not. I'm sorry.
Oh, my goodness. One of the Bundaberg Red races has gone over. And that is an almighty crash.
Yeah, so apologies. I've called that wrong. But that's going to bring out the safety car, and that was a shocker. Can't work out which one it is at this point.
It's 24. It's Fabian Coulthard.
Driver is out. Just stand by, safety car.
Cool.
Car standing by.
Well, it's very pleasing that he's been able to get out of that car and walk away. That was, I saw it flick sideways on the curb cam, on the cold tyres, and
a safety car just moved out of
car number 34 is also in the pit lane. So Caruso coming in. That'll be the biggest moment that Fabian's ever had in a race car. That was shocking.
My goodness. Now watch this on the Zinger replay. So it goes into the sand trap sideways. And there's only one way to go for that car carrying that amount of speed, and there's mess everywhere. I mean, that car has just disintegrated. But the roll cage has done the job because Fabian has jumped out without a scratch on him. Watch this.
Both those cars were line astern. Apologies for the wrong call, but that was a monster moment. Look at this. I think he's ended up on the grass out there as he's turned it in, and off it's gone. Just illustrates the pace. It's just an explosion. And nothing left of it as Fabian gets out. Remember, it's got 120 litres of fuel on at that point. That's a sickening sight. Here it is again.
Just on the bottom left of screen, just stepped out.
I reckon the tyres would go. If we go back to the very beginning of that replay, the left rear tyre has done something bizarre there, right at the point of load.
The other Bundy Red car was right behind him.
Focus, when we get the replay up, focus carefully on the left rear tyre. Just as he turns in, he heads out onto the apron. And well, the camera works. That's about all it is working in there at the moment. That's, watch carefully, left rear tyre. It's the preceding Bundy car.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely something's failed there.
Of all the places.
He's actually still on the road surface at that point, so I thought to begin with it might have happened on the grass, but that's not the case.
Guys, just in the Bundaberg Red Racing team, Craig Baird is here after watching his teammate go through that ordeal. Craig, do we know much about what happened?
No, not really. Obviously, from looking at that, it looked like he lost a left rear tyre. But look, you can fix cars, mate. Fabian walked away from it, and you know that's the main thing, mate. Forget everything else.
Yeah. All right, Craig. Thank you.
Okay, cheers, mate.
Yeah, spot on. So the left rear has gone looking back up towards the chase. I mean, you're carrying maximum load through there. Of all the places on the circuit where you want to lose something, that's not it.
Yeah, and look at the tyre. I mean, if you focus on that left rear tyre as it's doing all the pirouettes, it's a mess at that point. So clearly it's let go.
That's a big one.
Let's just have a close look at this. See all the bits of rubber flailing? Yeah, so it's already flat at the point where it wipes across the top of the curb cam. Here it is again, replay from behind. This is where it first got the suspect. Look at that. We'll slow it right down for you. Yeah, bang, gone.
And look at all the debris that Andrew Thompson has to go through. The team car.
You'd be feeling sick about there because, you know, knowing the velocity of the car down there and how much load's in it.
It's impossible to think of what was happening inside that car. The violence as that car came spinning along the sand. But the best thing is that Fabian Coulthard is fine. Car 24, however, that's another story. Under safety car conditions, so we'll take a break and bring you back soon.